insert coin, back to split, legging hits to the groin, live in Mortal Kombat vs. Shao Kahn. Continue, insert coin, back to split, legging hits to the groin, live in Mortal Kombat vs. Shao Kahn. Resemble dad and mom just to face my fear. I had not to care to conquer life, needed balls, bollocks, cojones to embrace aloneness. Hearing your life's less made my decisions lifeless, but I digress. You 90s rulers of life a mess by your behest. We do all what you say for a quest. Intention the best creates intended tension, thinking there's secrets in the Snowden. Mad after facts out and about, so we spout hate to what we create. An endless cycle. The fate we articulate, capitulate. Forward checkmate on a checkerboard. Rise on a ripcord to see pots, pans. Looking up for fellow follow fans who sing praise and worship under all. But we can't have that unwanted subscription. We only subscribe to accomplish aspirations for those we say I can go anywhere. I can't wait to get my new computer in a couple more months. I can have more RAM because this is ridiculous. Almost 4 minutes and it screwed up. But I'm here, folks. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. Thank you for listening. I'm going to quickly go on Instagram because I want people to see this because this is a very, very important show that I want to do because we got a lot to talk about. There's a lot of things that had happened out here in these streets that we got to talk about a little bit. But a little perfunctory because you know this is what I do. So, you know what? I have to show you this on the screen. Hopefully, it ain't going to slow my thing down. All right, let's back off this for 1 second. So, folks, I'm holding this book. This is from a good friend of mine, Mike Wilson. He did the intro for not only Beyond Borders, but he also did it for Bet on Black. So he's an author now. So his book is off Amazon, so don't tell me you couldn't find it. It's called Faces, and it's a collection of short stories and poems. Oh, short stories, not poems, short stories. Some good, some bad. And I'm going to start reading it, and then I'll do a review on the show coming soon. Now I can take off the camera because the thing is starting to slow down, of course, again. Xfinity. I think it's the storm out here. There were storms running through, and it was not conducive to what we were trying to do. But you're looking on the screen, folks. Hold on, let me just get to Instagram real fast. So I want y'all to see that headline. For those on the audio, it says woman kicked in head by APD, which is Atlanta Police Department. Officer says police need more training to help mentally ill. We finna talk about this, folks. I'm gonna put back on the camera so I can show you the video so you can understand what I'm about to talk about. And this is going to be fun because I'm going to talk about this. I'm going to talk about Simone Biles dropping out of the Olympics due to mental issues. We're going to talk about Instagram banning people. And we're also going to have an announcement regarding the show for next month. So it's going to be power packed. So let me just get to Instagram real fast. How do you flip this? Oh, it's like right there. Okay. We're going to put that right there. All right. So here we go, folks. We're going to talk about this here. So, ladies and gentlemen, the police, boy. Police. Now, for those who know me and for those who have gotten to know me, those who knew me beforehand know how militant I was with the police back in 2012, 2013. It used to be F Babylon. That's Jamaican talk for police. And I hated getting pulled over every time, usually for something stupid regarding my car, but you know, it is what it is. And as you've heard me on this podcast, I've said, you know, not all cops are bad, which is true. Not all of them are bad. But it would be incumbent for the good cops to say something against the bad cops. But, you know, blue wall and all this mess. Okay, fine, whatever. Folk, they're at it again. The cops are on code. The cops don't care. For those on Instagram, I have the video. I'm going to show it to you. Matter of fact, we're going to do something nice. Even for those that are going to watch this back, we're going to show it to you as well. I believe everybody needs to see this. Just to show that the cops are really on code, as the pro-blacks would say. So let's see. How do you do? Oh, yeah. Go to the photo. I don't even know if I can play videos. Yes, I can. Okay, so we can play videos. Okay, cool. I'll show you the Instagram reel that I did. So here we go. Jesus. Let me get back in the frame. Please see. I get it a little closer. We'll replay it. This happened in Atlanta. Surely Black Lives Matter said something about this. Matter said something about this. So yeah, folk, the police are on code again. They're on code. said, conducive for us any more people, we just gonna take them out with kicks. Which leads to this story. The woman who was kicked in the head by an Atlanta police officer in a video that went viral told Channel 2 Action News that she wants the officers charged, because it was 3 of them. The woman, Ashley Cooley, told Channel 2's Tom Jones, it's not on you, not Mr. It's not unusual, on Tuesday that she has mental issues and officers knew that. Members of the media saw Cooley explode at her entourage at a news conference at City Hall. What did she say, folks? Everybody be quiet. Please be quiet. I don't need nobody in my ear. Please be quiet. Y'all wasn't out there with me. I was out there by myself, Cooley said. She was angry and said this before she left the podium. Rise the bleep up, defund the police. Okay, so the cops knew she was mentally disturbed. And they proceeded to kick her in the head anyway. Now, what precipitated this? They said Cooley's sister, Alexis Johnson, said she wasn't in her right mind when the officer kicked her Monday afternoon. Johnson told Jones that it all started when officers responded to reports that Cooley was waving a gun at the Stanton Oaks apartments. Even then, she got on her knees and put her hands behind her back and said 1013. 1013 is a police call for imminent danger to yourself or others. Johnson and her sister was handcuffed when she spat on the officer. She told Jones she couldn't believe how the officer responded. You felt the need to kick a woman. You're a whole man. You felt the need to kick a woman in her face. Police suspended the sergeant without pay. A second officer was placed on administrative duty. They need more training, Cooley said. Cooley said the department needs officers capable of handling people with mental issues and has no sympathy for the officer who kicked her. I would like to see him in jail. Police have been dealing with her for weeks. Okay, enough. Folks. So between this and another viral video of a woman getting punched in a Walmart by police, seems like now the edict must have went out for the police not to kill black people anymore. It's just, let's arrest them, but just, do a little. They must have the levels of Rodney King out there. Same old is. Whatever. I don't know much to say about that. I'm gonna kind of wait to see what they sue for, because they're gonna sue. So hopefully the officer gets fired and we can move on. And by the way, don't let me catch none of you black conservatives out there talking about the officer wasn't in the right to do that. I don't want to hear it, because if you do it, you're on my list. The coon mask will come out on you. I'm just gonna warn y'all now. But let's continue. Simone Biles is out of the Olympics, folks. This is not going to be a long show, because I'm going to save. I was actually planning on doing a crime bill show, the new crime bill that's coming. But I said I'm going to save that. And I'm going to tell you why I'm going to save that. But yes, Simone Biles is out of the Olympics due to mental health issues. She said that it's taken a toll on her to train, and what was the other thing she said? It's been tough for her, getting mentally ready for these Olympics. So she said, you know what, I'm just gonna bow out of the last event, because I don't want to hurt my team, which is noble. So, hopefully she is okay, and she's one of the few bright spots in a otherwise lackluster Olympics outing from the U.S. So what I'm going to do is look up how many medals the U.S. team has so far. Because last I checked it a couple of days ago, I think China was up. They had the most. They were like 18. Okay, so apparently U.S. has 25 right now. Excuse me. Let's see. Let's see. After 4 days, okay, so the United States is now leading with 25. China has 21. Japan has 18. ROC, I don't know what that is. And Great Britain has 13. Okay. Japan has 10. All right. So, there's that. Okay, let's move on. What else to talk about? Oh yeah, Instagram. Instagram. So, and this will also lead into what I'm going to tell you what's going to happen with the show. So, Instagram, a lot of people have been getting blocked lately. A lot of people have been getting their accounts suspended. Not only on Instagram but Twitter, but I'm just going to focus on Instagram right now. Yeah, a lot of information is coming out about these jabs, and yeah, people are putting up the information, and even with the credible news sources, they are getting destroyed. They're taking out pages. People have to make up 2 and 3 backup pages, and it's becoming a little bad purge. I even saw a podcast, Lure and Lionel. They post, R-rated content, and they got the notices that Instagram was coming from. I got some a couple weeks ago for some comments I made. So it looks like they're not playing, folks. So, but of course, there's other alternatives out there. You go on Rumble, you can go on Odyssey. They have that new one, Getter, but I'm gonna wait a little bit on that. I'm on Fanbase, so I'm one of their, I guess, like, what do they call them? Mentors or something. So, whenever that kicks off for the, they're going to do like Instagram style videos and stuff. So I'm going to be one of those. So for the future, when I put up these videos, I'm going to put it up on there as well. And, I'm also going to be moving a lot of my content around because, how YouTube is. I want the YouTube to grow so I can try to get to 1,000. So make sure you guys tell your people, like and subscribe. Tell them, even if you don't view the content, hell, just subscribe it so we can get to the 1,000. Yeah. So before I go, let's talk about the shows. So I came up with this concept for the shows, since Rose is now going to do behind the scenes stuff, is basically just going to be me doing the talking and everything. I said, what's a good way to kick off this new Odyssey, especially with Bet on Black now getting ready for season 2. So I decided, since I'm on this pro-black journey, I've been doing this since 2012, but 2018, I've really been going hard on it. Well, late 2017, I've been going hard on it. And I'm also going to put up an Instagram post after I get off here, show you the books. Well, you know what? Hold on. Maybe I'll just show you the books now. Give me one second. All right, folks. So those on the audio, you will not see these books, but I'll call them out so you can go purchase them. So the fam and I, let me put myself on cam. Let me stop sharing the screen first. So, oh shit, hold on. Oh god, they put on the bad camera. Oh, bad camera. That's the bad camera. I don't want that camera. Y'all, y'all will see nothing. Okay, cool. Okay, let me just go this way. Cool. So, yes. So the fam and I went to. Oh Lord. Okay. So the fam and I today went down to Nubian Bookstore down here in Georgia, Morrow, Georgia, to be exact, and the wife spent $27, folks. Your boy spent $115 and got these 5 books right here. I'm gonna back up a little bit. Hopefully you can still hear me, but yeah. So for $115, I got these 5 books. So I got the legendary book. We got to start off with. We got the Powernomics by Dr. Claude Anderson. Gotta have that. That's essential reading. Second book. Now y'all know I love this sister. You know that. So I had to do a twofer. Yeah, they had it there. I had to get it. So we got Things Your Parents Should Have Told You by Shahrazad Ali. This book is about it's called a life instruction manual for Black teens and young adults ages 13 to 29 and older. Straight talk advice for African American youth about how to survive in America and live a decent life of aim, purpose, and dignity. It's called the Black Youth Survival Kit. So if you could find this, buy this. And like I said, I had to get a twofer. So I got Are You Still a Slave? The updated version. So basically, you answer his questions, and at the end, she gives an analysis of each answer. Well, each question. So there's that. Are you still a slave? This one, well, these last two, I wasn't even really gonna get, but I saw the titles and I said, you know what? These are 2 subjects that I'm learning or learn and gotta feel better. You gotta get more knowledge, more edification. So, first one, The Negroes and the Gun, The Black Tradition of Arms. This one's by Nicholas Johnson. It's kind of thick, so this is gonna be. I think I'm gonna read this one last because I'm in the process of applying for a permit so I can get a firearm. So this will be my, I guess, reading material so I can learn, more about 2A and Black people with that. And the last one, ladies and gentlemen, Democratic Coma. Democratic Coma by Virgil Brandon. Now, this is the first book I picked up when I walked in there. Wifey will tell you. Ask her on Instagram. This is the first book I picked up when I walked in. So I'll just show y'all. And I'll show y'all on there. So I'm on Instagram still. So this book, this is the first one I'm going to read after I finish Mike Wilson's book. Because Black people need to wake up. Because they even mentioned this book is so recent. They have, let me show Instagram first. Look at the top name on there. And for those on Instagram, on YouTube, look at that name. I don't know if it's really going to focus, but yes, the Sorry Man. That's what I call him. I call him Sorry Man. Let me see if I can turn it. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, sorry, man. So again, Democratic Coma by Virgil Brandon. So all these books together, folks, $115 to start, going in. Because especially if they talking about more lockdowns, they're gonna mess with the internet. So might as well get to reading. But like I said, before I go, we talk about the show. So these books are part of what I'm going to be doing in August. I'm going to do book reviews for these. It'll probably stretch into September. But I'm also launching Pro Black Month next month on the show. And it'll coincide with season 2 of Bet on Black. And it'll also be the season finale of Beyond Borders. Folks, I'm going through a revamp of everything, the entire brand. I will be doing a lot more lighthearted content because, that sells. So be on the lookout for soon more Instagram lives. Well, I'll probably be in the kitchen whipping up dishes and having conversations. I'm going to start doing that more. More reels on Instagram because I had talked with someone who did basically an Instagram audit of my entire page and the YouTube for free. I mean, I paid for her services. I'll put her stuff in the description box. But yeah, we went through everything for an hour, and she gave me some good tips, like the way I was doing things. She liked the way I was punctual with doing updates, and yeah, some ideas she had, I'm gonna start implementing. So you'll see more reels, more stories. I'm trying to bring up this engagement because we're trying to get to 10,000 by the end of the year, so I can start really getting the content out there and pushing it. Because once I can get to 10,000, it'll not only help the podcast, it'll help the YouTube channel. It'll help everything. The merch is coming. It's just tough right now, COVID and everything. But hopefully September we can have that set up. I'm working on the designs right now. But yes, Pro Black Month. So also with these book reviews, I'm setting up guests to come on. I already have a confirmation of one. I'm actually going to record that Friday, and that's going to be the season premiere of Bet on Black. So that'll be out the first week of August. Not going to tell you who it is, but it's going to be a fun interview, I know. Also, with the podcast, Beyond Borders, we will still be doing politics, just not as much anymore. We're going to be doing, like I said, a lot more lighthearted content. I will give you the season premiere episode today. I will be doing the history of the Congressional Black Caucus. That is going to be a controversial show. I'm going to go through their entire history. And yes, thank you. I got that from Amazon. And also, coming late August, I am announcing that there is going to be a mini documentary that I'm going to be doing on Stacey Abrams. Ladies and gentlemen, she has deceived Black people, and it's time for her to be exposed on that. They love to tell you that it was her that helped flip Georgia.
I have to go around tell black people that's not the case. I have the receipts, ladies and gentlemen, and they don't like it. So we will be making sure that we get that out there. I'm not knocking the fact that she was out there busting the pavement, not knocking her. But for her to run around and black people to run around thinking that she was galvanizing the black vote because she wanted to make Georgia black, that's not what happened. Have the receipts. I told y'all this before on the podcast. When those exit polls came out, NBC was the first one I saw jump out the window saying that it was the Asian community that went out there and pushed Biden over the top down here in Georgia. A lot of people didn't believe me. I put it up. They changed the article 5 times, updated it 5 times. Last time they did it was in January. We gonna talk. We're going to talk about how Stacey Abrams Foundation, New Georgia Project's been frauding. We're going to have a conversation, ladies and gentlemen. Black people, y'all need to wake up. Y'all still in this. Y'all still in this. Y'all better wake up. I've been trying to help y'all for a year. I'm going to definitively go through the Platinum Plan again. Because they're attacking black farmers now. We got to have that conversation. Did you know they are dumping milk? Ladies and gentlemen, they are paying farmers. They are paying farmers. I want y'all to hear me. They are paying farmers to dump milk. Now, yes, this is a practice they've done before, but right now in a food shortage, they should not be dumping milk. So don't be surprised within a few months you hear school kids can't even get milk at lunch. Let's not be surprised. So we're going to talk about all that. Every single thing. But I'm going to... I want to show you this before I go, folks, but I know Instagram, I'm surprised they haven't flagged me yet. I don't want to put it on YouTube because YouTube, they're a little iffy with the coffee venereal disease. So I'm not going to put that on there. I'm going to leave that alone. But if you go to my Instagram, Kid Gravity Beyond, I put up a post about this woman up in Minnesota who was a healthcare worker. She took the jab. She did the Pfizer, I believe. And she lost both her legs, amputated. And she's about to go into surgery soon to have most of both of her hands removed. And y'all still want to run around and tell me that it's the I can't say it here because then we're gonna get in trouble. But folks, I'm gonna end it there because I know they're gonna watch, and when they see what I said, they're going to put either the banner on it or they're going to say medical misinformation and flag my video. So I'm going to be quiet. So I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to see if I can make it perfectly to 35 minutes. Thank you for joining me. Like, share, and subscribe to videos. Go back and view the content. Tell your friends. Do me a favor. If you're not even black and you found my video, send it to your black friends. You don't even have to agree with what I say. Just send it over to them. Let them read it. Let them view it. Because the best weapon we got right now, folks, is information and education. And if you are lacking in both of those, you're going to fall for anything. So let me go, get up out of here, rest, because, my work week starts tomorrow. And I just hope for Say to come so I can have another day of rest and I could start Pro-Black Month. So Friday around 7:30, make sure you're subscribed here. I'm going to do a live bet on black to kick off the season. with my guest. I'm not going to tell you. I'll probably reveal her or him or them or they or the attack helicopter. I don't know the pronouns they want to use. I'm just trying to be inclusive. We'll promo it Thursday. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe on here. Like, share, and subscribe on K Gravity Beyond. Find my post, like it, send it to people, let them see it. Let's boost this stuff up, get it out there so the government can come find me. All right, I'm out. Oh, Lord.